Good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Kidney Cookery on Urban Health Outreach Media. I am your host, Steve Belcher, and I'd like to thank the people on my Facebook Live for watching. Thank you guys. Man, this is going to be an awesome show tonight. I'm telling you, we got Minister Brian Boardley, kidney warrior chef, on deck tonight to cook on the menu. Butter Indian chicken. I put chick and didn't even put the EN on it because I'm Russian, with Indian yellow rice. So right now we got Chef Boardley right in the cookery doing this thing like he always do. Let's bring him on. Hey, Chef, what's going on?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I got me cooking the rice right now. We're using some basmati rice. The normal rule is 2 to 1. So I'm adding 4 cups of water to 2 cups of rice. I've already sauteed out my my onions, my garlic. I've already sauteed my aromatics. In this Indian rice, we have star anise, we have cinnamon, some clove, some cardamom pods, green cardamom pods.
And now we know, because tonight this is kind of different because you don't normally have your camera person with you. So now you're trying to maneuver cooking, being a camera person, and showing the product at the same time, huh?
Yeah, it's not an easy one, but we're going to work with it. And please pray with me and pray over me that we can get through this.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, man.
You never know how important somebody is until they don't show up.
Right. Hey, Chef, before we talk about what you're doing in the cookery,
Okay.
can you share with the audience your community activity? I saw you had on Facebook today where you were giving away free hats and gloves in front of an establishment. Can you just talk about that a minute?
Yes, my nonprofit is One More, One Less Mentoring. It's a youth-based entity trying to bring some structure after school programming to the kids. Currently, right now, we are doing Operation Warm. So I'll make sure I put a link on your site, Steve, that you can donate $10 or up so that a child can have gloves and hats this winter. Like I said, I apologize. You can't really see me talking because I'm trying to keep the camera where it needs to be for the food. But Operation Warm was a program that was brought to my desk asking me, could our organization help? And I made a promise, and I try my best to always follow through on my promises. So we were our goal is 1,000 hats and gloves. So far, we've hit that quarter mark. We've bought about 250 gloves and hats in. I still need more funds to bring the rest of this, but we're going to do as many as we can. Right now, Brooklyn is taken care of. So the goal was to do it in 5 different communities and give it to school kids, elementary and middle school.
Man, isn't that many kids that don't have hats and gloves?
Yes, especially during this pandemic when you got to choose if you're going to have food in your house or hats and gloves to cover your children. And most families tend to have multiple children in that same sibling age.
Right.
So that's what we've been taking on. I'm going to get it done as best as I can. I need everybody's help and support, but it is what it is right now. It's going to be a very cold winter, and prayerfully we can make a difference.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I want to thank some people coming on the live. Don Ceruto, thank you, Don. Jim Myers, Kevin Lukens, Shell Allen, Chef Javon, and Candy. Thank you guys for watching. So that's awesome. We definitely got to see that link. So if anybody want to donate hats or gloves to this nonprofit, One More, One Less, it would definitely be appreciated. That's how many kids in Baltimore City don't have hats and gloves in light of this pandemic. So,
correct.
Wow. Good job, Brian.
Trying to do my job, man.
Absolutely. So, what you got going on here? Can this meal be prepared in 30 minutes or less? Somebody watching.
We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Rice normally takes 25 minutes. And one of the things that I try to tell diabetics and renal patients is we only use basmati rice, brown rice. We don't use white, long grain, or off the top, it skipped my head, or jasmine. We only use basmati.
Hey, Amanda. Uh-huh.
It's one of the best rices for your body. It's healthier, and the taste is great.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Now, let me ask you this. Is this an easy meal to prepare that people can prepare if they don't really have any cooking experience?
Blocking me.
Okay. Did you hear what I said? Is this easy enough for somebody prepared if they were by themselves?
Yes. Somehow my my earphone piece got knocked out. So yes, you could have put this meal in a crock pot. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Why can't I hear you? I'm sorry, Steve. It's not easy when you ain't got nobody with you, man.
Oh, that's okay. Take it. Can you hear me?
Very, very rare, very light. You're not in my ear. And if I move, I can't get the camera to click in.
Well, go ahead. I'll go on solo until you get that taken care of.
Okay. So, yes, this meal could have been prepared in a crock pot, and you could have left it alone. So one of the things that I learned when we were cooking Indian dishes with one of my favorite godmothers, Miss Nija, at Akbar Palace up on Brentwood, in most culinary, you don't cook raw chicken in the sauce. But in Indian food, they first make the rice up. Once the rice is made, then we start making the sauce, and the raw chicken goes in the sauce. Then it's cooked on high so that it integrates and fuses in with the flavors of the sauce. Once this rice is starting to cook, we got another 10 minutes before it starts to do what it's doing. I'm going to start sauteing the peppers and the onions, and then I'll combine it with the sauce, throw the chicken in, and it's a wrap.
Wow. Wow, man, you make me hungry when you talk about it. And now that it's early, I mean, if you're going to be home the rest of the evening, I can ride down Baltimore, man, and grab a plate if you don't mind. I mean, it only be like 9 o'clock.
That's not a problem. Come on.
I will come. I'm telling you.
Man, I ain't doing nothing, man. You got that. Come on.
I was down in Overly today getting a stress test at the cardiologist. So, I mean, I'm definitely after this broadcast going to have you send me your address, and I'm going to take Waze and come down there.
That sounds like a plan, man. I'm always with it.
And chop it up in person just for a moment with you. Uh-oh, we lost them. But guys, let me tell you something. How many programs are out there where you can interact and see what the guys are making? I mean, you got Chef Javon. Check him out because he made something, a trailer with some shrimp and grits. Oh my God, that was awesome. So waiting for Chef Brian to come on. He inadvertently got disconnected. But we need these type of shows where you may have a kidney warrior living by themselves or their family, and they don't know about kidney-friendly meals, and they're thinking, oh, we got to stick to this bland food, this bland diet, and don't know that all you have to do is be creative, and you can still cook food that is less in phosphorus, less in potassium, and then have all the other nutrients that you need as a kidney warrior. We got Chef Brian back on deck.
I'm sorry, man. That's
There
what
you
happens
go.
when you ain't got a video, girl, right? Trying to adjust the volume, and my phone was like, "If you don't leave me alone."
Okay,
All
so
right.
what you doing right now?
So right now we're gonna sweat the onions.
Wait a minute, let me put you solo. Hold on. Wait a minute, let me
Okay.
move this. All right, go ahead.
So right now we're gonna sweat the onions in a little G, and people are gonna say, "Well, what is G?" So let me bring it to the camera. G is clarified butter. That's
Mm-hmm.
what G is. It doesn't have the cream in it, so it doesn't smoke like regular butter would at a high temperature. And it's healthy for you as well. So we talked about rice, we talked about fat. So one of the biggest issues with renal patients and diabetics is we keep putting in the wrong fats into our bodies. What I mean by that is the wrong oils, almost like your car. You wouldn't go to your gas station and buy some oil from the regular gas station. You don't put that inside a Mercedes. You would buy full synthetic. Castro or Mobile One is actually the oil that's called for. Same thing in your body. But somehow we started putting all this soybean oil, corn oil, canola, and all this other stuff that breaks down in our bodies. So when I cook, I either use G, coconut, walnut, or avocado oil to do what we do. So once we start caramelizing, which means to soften the onions, and they should get a little brown, then we will add our peppers, a little bit of some minced garlic. Any questions so far, Steve? I can't hear you. Steve, I can't hear you.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, I unplugged my mic. So we got a lot of comments. Chef Devon, he's watching. He's comments there, good stuff. Loves uh, basmati rice. So he's kind of agreeing what you're saying.
Yes, yes, yes. It works. It works.
And Joyce Monroe, thank you for watching. This is my first time seeing you. I thank you for watching the Kidney Cookery. I thank everyone, Chef Javon taking the time out, Candy Mulligan, Uncle Jim. We have Don Sereno and somebody from Kelly from Seattle. Thank you. I'm sorry, Kim Bailey from Seattle. Thank you for watching.
Yes, and we cook like this most of the time. We still got to work on this cookbook that's coming. It's coming. It's coming. We got some other things in the pipe. Red peppers going in.
Okay. What did you say you got going in?
Red peppers.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add a little bit of cabbage.
Thanks,
so I
Chef.
got
I
some.
appreciate you.
Yeah, just so I got some fiber in here. And inside the sauce, we're also gonna sneak in a couple ingredients. One of those ingredients is a fiber piece. So most of the time, what people don't understand is in order to bring down sugar and high blood pressure, you have to add fiber, whether that's grain or whether that's a bean. We use chickpea hummus. That's going to go in the sauce as well. You won't even taste it because the flavor profile of the sauce is so strong. You're not going to get nothing.
You got a microwave?
No, man, we don't do microwaves. We do toaster ovens.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Microwaves.
And you mind if I do a live broadcast when I come down just to show the people? You
I ain't
know.
got no problem. We can do whatever. We can chop it up. But we never do microwaves because that turns your food into cardboard, and your body doesn't want cardboard food.
Right, right. That's a
So,
good tip. So
so
how do
now,
you? What
go ahead.
about people who got microwaves and they're used to that?
Well, unfortunately, you're used to having food that doesn't have any nutrition in it because the microwave and the radiation kills all the enzymes to the food. So we get
Wow,
toaster ovens. We only use toaster ovens. You didn't learn on a
wow.
microwave how to cook. You learned on an oven and a stovetop how to cook. But convenience dictated you wanted fast speed, and fast speed will end your summers real quick.
So what you adding now, and how
This
much?
is hummus. This is hummus.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Y'all share this broadcast. I mean, hopefully we do another show before Christmas. We could get Chef Bob back on. Uh, we try to rotate the chefs on their availability. Chef Brian's been having a um, uh, big schedule for November and December, so we was actually able to get him tonight. Chef Oliver Hale is doing a dinner party tonight.
So this sauce that we made was a butter chicken, little tomato paste, little bit of coconut milk. If you're allergic to coconuts, you can always use an almond or an oat milk. Either one works pretty well. Um, some Indian spices, turmeric, curries, onion powder, garlic powder, some salt, some cumin. It's a lot of seasonings, but you can also go to your local store and they might have a butter, a korma, a tiki masala sauce that's not too far off from the original, other than it's just not freshly made.
Got you, got you. Guys, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the Kidney Cookery on Urban Health Outreach Media. I'm your host, Steve Belcher. On deck with me is Chef and Kidney Warrior Brian Boardley out of Baltimore, Maryland. Also, Executive Director of TV7 Wellness Health Coach.
Yes, yes. All right, so we've tasted our sauce. We're not too far bad. I'm gonna add a little heat, a little cumin, a little chili powder.
Oh my God, I can't wait to get there.
And then once our rice comes, I'll put chicken in, turn it up to high, and we ready to do what we do.
Mm-hmm. So,
I'm listening.
no, I just read a comment. Oh, you're welcome, Amanda. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And when you get a chance, tune back in. It's going to be on our page so you can see the rest of the show. But God bless you and thank you for watching. Again, for someone who may be watching, this could be very simple to make.
Yes.
Do you use a rice cooker? We had a question from Candy.
No, I'm really just using one of my good non-stick pans. That's really all I'm doing.
Okay.
And all I'm doing now is just fluffing up the rice.
Got you. So we got a question from Chef. He want to know, did you have a transplant or are you a chef on dialysis?
I'm a chef on dialysis. I'm waiting a transplant. I've had 9 offers so far that just haven't worked out.
Yeah,
but
you've
God
been
is real.
lucky, man. Like for the last 2 months, you had like 9 calls.
Yeah, I've had a lot of calls waiting on this to come, and it's coming.
Right, and you're also a ex-dialysis technician.
Yes, yes. I got 10 years on the business, helping to train some nurses that were coming in. This is what your yellow rice looks like.
Oh my God, that looks good.
So now we're going to add our meat to our sauce, cover it up. And all I did was clean the chicken properly. I didn't want to waste time showing people how to clean chicken, but that's something we can discuss later. It was just sitting in a little salted water. Now it's going in to the sauce.
Yeah, Chef says God timing is always on time.
Yeah, man, it really is. Um, and really, it's probably in my benefit. Had I been transplanted, I would have been running, and I never really would have got a chance to meet you, take the time to get to know you as a friend, as a brother, in this plight of helping folks. So sometimes God has a way of setting us down long enough so that we can be of use.
Wow. I mean, yeah, because you a busy guy. You go fishing. That's one of your hobbies. You got
Yeah,
your
we all over.
nonprofit. You got your insurance, life insurance. You got your TB7 wellness coaching going on. You got your clothing line going on with the fur coats. I mean, you got your hands in a lot of pots, man.
Yeah, man, I'm in a lot of pots trying to make $1.15. That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
Oh, Chef want to know, did you pre-season the chicken before marrying with the sauce?
No, it was just in some seasoned salt water. That's all it was. I was going to hit it with some sauce and let it marinate. It just wasn't on my time schedule today. Sometimes as a chef, you just got to make it work and do what it do. And that's where we at today.
But let me just say this. If it wasn't like that, you would normally pre-season the chicken.
Actually, it would have got marinated in another sauce just to add a depth of flavor to the chicken. Normally, it would have been a little bit of Greek yogurt, plain, a little bit of curry, turmeric, and if it came up like that, helps to break the muscles of the chicken down, makes it more tender, is how it would have been done. I just didn't have the time to do all that today.
No, I understand.
So I do apologize.
Oh, no, man. This is great because this is real life, Chef. This is not nothing fake in the funk. Oh, this is real life, and some people may not have seasoning. Some people may not like preseason. Some people may. I mean, this is real life, and this is the best way to do it. Is real life.
Agree. So what I'm pulling out of it now are my spices, like my star anise. And if you've never seen a star anise, it looks like a star. That's why we call it star anise. That's star anise.
What's that?
Star anise. It gives food a little bit of a licorice flavor profile. And it's some bay leaves in here I'm trying to salvage to pull out as well. Everything else is edible.
Right. Wow.
Might be some clothes in here we can pull out too.
Yeah, guys, share this broadcast if you're watching. I mean, we should have more than 11 people, but that's okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, people missing out, man. I mean,
it ain't every day somebody come in your house and show you how to cook a meal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't see a lot of these type of shows like Chef Javon. He does his thing where he cooks and show people and prepare. I mean, you can't get enough of this, man, because diet is one of the main things that they look at when you have diabetes or high blood pressure or you're trying to make a change. That diet is very, very important. Even if you do get on dialysis, a lot of people think you're only subjected to this or that and don't know the other alternatives. And thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Kim said, love this show. My husband's on dialysis and my son has nephrotic syndrome, not hereditary related. I'm always stuck on recipes. So, Chef, this is the thing where there's more than one Kim out here that is, fighting with this disease and trying to make better food choices for a family. And so
Correct.
that's why that cookbook, I mean, I know there's a lot of cookbooks out there on kidney disease, and it's hard to shift through it. But at least on this show, where we have people like yourself, Chef Javon, Chef Oliver Hale, who actually been through or going through the process, tell it from their side and show it from their side view.
Correct. It
So,
makes a big difference.
oh yeah.
You know,
Most
a lot
definitely.
of people who do cookbooks have never walked the walk. And to date, I've showed 198 people how to reverse diabetes and hypertension just from how we eat and what we fast. And January the 3rd, we do nothing but vegetables and fruit for 45 days. And we can talk about that as well and put that on the air. But we show clients how to reverse their ailments, how to strengthen your immune system up in COVID. And that's phenomenal. That's something doctors won't explain to you what to do, how to do.
Right. Now, Mrs. Mongo, thanks, Miss Gloria. I was missing you for a while. I haven't seen you around. But thanks for watching. She wants to know, what kind of chicken did you use? Thighs or chicken tenders?
Actually, you could have done this faster with some thighs. With some, I'm sorry, I'm lost in my thought. You could have done this faster with just some chicken tenders, some fried chicken tenders. You could have did with this. Would have gave your chicken a little batter, a little crunch to it. But this is breast.
Food, but isn't fried food, something that can send your blood pressure up?
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying as far as fried. I'm saying more like a Tyson frozen chicken tender or a chicken nugget. You could have air fried it. You could have put it in a toaster oven just so it could have got done, chopped it up, put it in the sauce, add it over your rice. It would have been a faster way to do this.
Got you. I understand now. Thank you for breaking that down for me. Let me see that again.
So that's just our yellow rice, a little bit of onion, a little bit of carrot in it.
Oh man, I can't wait to get down there and taste that, bro. I'm serious.
So although you're about to see me add some salt to this, depends on what salt you use. You don't see me using Lawry's, McCormick seasonal. I'm using pink salt. I got a dry dish, I'm using pink salt. If it was a wet dish like a sauce, I could use amino acids, some Bragg's in it to season it up. I could use some tahini.
Wow.
So there's a lot of healthy ways to make your body better. If you, one, ask, two, we're willing to show anybody how to do this. It's not hard. And if you got the right time and some disposable income, we can even come cook a meal, but not in pandemic.
Right. Wow. So, are there other meals, like kidney-friendly meals, that can be prepared within like 30 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know what our clock looks like, but
I saw your
I think we're close to 30, 35 minutes. We're just waiting for the chicken to boil out in this sauce, and it's a wrap.
Wow.
It's a wrap.
And yeah, it's about 34 minutes. We've been on.
Yeah. So
very easy. And Brian,
yes.
Listen, I know I mentioned and always say kidney friendly, but this is just a healthy overall meal, not just for kidney patients, but for anyone that may have a chronic illness or just want to eat healthy, correct?
Correct.
And this is
Flavor.
more cheaper than going to like a Burger King or McDonald's and more healthier as well.
That's the whole idea. The idea is not to make your whole family suffer because you got to be on a different diet. The idea is to give everybody something that's just amazing in flavor that just happens to be very good for you.
Yes, Sherry. This is meals to eat. This is nothing I
So
say kidney friendly because patients with kidney disease can eat this. And wow, that looks good.
so normally we just take a ramekin, we spray it with a little bit of Pam, throw the rice in so it doesn't stick, and it gives you a mold. That's all.
Oh, did you use saffron for the rice?
San Fran. Say that one more time.
Saffron?
Saffron is a very expensive spice that we use very, very mildly. It's actually it's a part of the plant. I think it's the stigma part of the plant. No, I didn't put any saffron in the rice. We could have. It still would have came out great.
Right. We got a question from Dawn. She wants to know, do you have other kidney-friendly recipes that are not Indian spices?
Yes, I have a lot of recipes. So far, I think we've done 2 or 3 so far, Steve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this was just something that my family wanted, then my family didn't show up. So I got
Right.
a whole bunch of food that don't nobody want to eat.
Hey, I have a friend, I have a friend, I don't want to mention her name, but she wants to know, do you have an online link somewhere where you can try some of these meals or see some of the recipes?
Not yet. We're moving to that place, and I apologize. The demand is faster than what we even thought this concept was going to be. You know, initially when you came up with this, it was Brian, help somebody learn how to cook so that their bodies can be as healthy as you. Started out real simple. Now
Right.
we're finding out that there's such a huge demand that we've got to look towards some better technology to put this together, a virtual cookbook. We've got to do some other things. And unfortunately, we haven't got that far yet, but we're working to rectify that situation. And if you can give us a little bit of time, we'll get there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And we're going to definitely be doing these shows. So, what did you use to make the rice yellow?
Turmeric curry. And what I found in my Asian market is called yellow curry paste. I'm sorry for the light. Yellow curry paste. It's in a little cup, and it's just yellow ginger paste with some lemongrass in it, some other flavor profiles, and that's what helps to make our rice yellow. But if you don't even have that, some turmeric and curry will do just that.
Yeah, see, guys, I mean, this is what all we're trying to do here, Urban Kidney Alliance and Urban Health Outreach Media, is educate the kidney disease community and the whole community at large to try to stay clear for prevention of kidney disease, or if you do have it, how to maintain in spite of having the disease and living your best life, your best quality life in spite of. And there's many people that's doing this. Uh, One right here, Minister Brian Boardley. He does home dialysis. He prepares his meal, and he's just doing what he needs to do to live a quality life. And he got a lot going on. Brian, how big has this diet or healthy eating been for you?
If I told you my doctor, who's willing to sign on my health book, has stated he's never seen a patient on dialysis that takes no medicine, that can control any of his numbers except that PTH is the only number I'm trying to figure out and work on. But other than that, I take nothing.
Wait, but
No
you don't
buying,
take no blood pressure medicine?
nothing,
Wow.
nothing.
Hey,
Just
I
how I,
need to talk with you, man. Get a plan together. Wow.
yeah, just diet, knowing what to eat when. And it doesn't mean I don't cheat. I cheat, but I know when to cheat and when not to cheat. Right now, I was on dialysis, forgot to set my UF on the box, so I didn't take off anything, although I cleaned my blood. But I was already heavy at 106. So between that and the weekend, that meant by Monday, I'm hitting 110 in my dry weight. I skipped a day, so that meant I got 4 days worth of treatment. Of course, your pressure's a little bit high because now I'm almost 12 pounds over my dry limit. I can hold up to 115 without feeling bad. And that's another thing. I had to go through all these lessons to know what my body can do, what my body can't do. At
Right.
110, I feel a little swelling in my fingers, especially in the morning. So that means let me pull this fluid off as fast as possible so that I can get back down to my 102 range.
Right. And
Today I hit,
go
yeah,
ahead. I'm sorry, Brian.
and today I hit 104. So I'm real close to where I need to be, but I'm still feeling amazing. Even at 110, I'm not tired. I'm not sluggish. I'm not heavy in my breathing. I don't have any fluid in my lungs. I'm clean. No edema shows up in my body anywhere.
Right. Wow. Miss Gloria asked what's PTH, and that's parathyroid hormone,
Correct.
Miss Gloria. Um,
And that's one of the things that happens in dialysis patients because of how our bodies and our kidneys are not monitoring and keeping track of this calcium.
right. Chef Javon said y'all need to connect.
Anytime, man. Steve will give you my number and we can go from there. Anytime.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, man. I mean, so even though in spite of being on dialysis, you can still do a lot of things. Dialysis doesn't have to be, as some people say, a death sentence.
No, it doesn't have to be. It's only what you allow it to be. That's what I've learned in the 6 years on the box. It doesn't have to be a death sentence. It could be a blessing if you look at it different. And that's part of why we have so many problems in our system is we see it incorrectly. See, it
Right.
took me 2 years to see it as a blessing.
Okay.
2 whole years for me to understand what God was trying to do. And I was running in the street, working, doing anything and everything I thought I could do. And sometimes when you sit still, it's forcing you to think past you and think about some other people.
Oh man, that looked good. Hold on. Oh my God. I can't wait to get to Baltimore, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bring it closer to the camera. And it looks like my camera's about to go out. So I apologize if it's, can you see?
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you see? I can't see Jack.
Oh, bring it over to the left a little bit. There we go. Wait a minute. Over to the left. Right there. Oh, come down a little bit. Right there. Oh man, that looks good, bro.
Thanks.
Oh my God.
That's your plate. So I thank everybody. Hopefully we hit our time mark.
Well, 45 minutes.
Yeah, that ain't too bad. I'm trying to turn
Wow.
the camera to the phone. Camera.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it, Jerry?
Forgive me, I'm not the best with this camera thing.
Right, right. So, Brian, I mean, that's great, man. It's 45 minutes. Bring it up again. Let's see that.
There we go. Let me try to take a picture. Got it. So
Yeah,
we good?
that picture to me. Yeah, and send me your address too, so I can put it in my
Gotcha.
page. Because right after the show is over, I'm getting in my car and coming down.
All right. Apologize for the
Serious.
dishes.
I'm not talking smack tonight. I'm serious.
All right, it'll be here, man, when you get here. Ain't no problem.
Yeah, I won't keep you long. Oh, his camera went out. So, guys, my man's camera went out. I hope he sent me his address. 'Cause I'm getting ready to go down to Baltimore. KK, trying to call my granddaughter. So, guys, this was an awesome show. I'm telling you, you can't get it from nowhere. All right, we got him back.
I'm sorry, man. I told you this. I need a video girl. That's what I need, man. I'll
All right,
feed you. I just need a video girl.
okay, okay. So yeah, Brian, just text me your address if
Got
you
that.
don't mind, and I can put it in my ways and head on down.
Okay, I'm texting it to you now.
All right, man. Thanks a lot, brother. We appreciate that, and I'll see you in a little while.
We good? We good?
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah, I got it. I got it.
All right. So that's where we at. Come on through, man. Ain't a problem. We got you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna get ahead.
everybody said good job.
Tell everybody I said thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Thank you for being with us on this journey. However, I can help somebody's life better in dialysis, feel free just to pick up a phone and call. It's not
Oh,
hard.
I got something. You got to put that information up. Miss Kim said she got a niece that lives in Baltimore, serves in the Coast Guard. She'll let her know about the kids and gloves. Maybe she can give some donate.
Okay, I'll send that link to you. Also, I'm trying to get with the U.S.
Huh? Oh, it looked like we lost Brian. Internet connection.
You can put on your site.
Oh, okay. Okay,
It's
yeah.
coming to your text.
So guys, just be looking out. I'm going to put that up, Miss Kim. And you know, if you haven't sent me a friend request, you can send it Steve Belcher RN. Send me a friend request, please. And I get the information, put it up on my page. But
Yes, and Miss Kim Bailey, definitely reach out. I'm trying to put these kids on the water and show them that minorities have not been properly represented on occupations in marine industry. So having access to the Coast Guard would be a great addition to what I'm doing. So please give me a call.
oh, absolutely, absolutely. All right, bro, I'm gonna let you go so I can end the show and head on the road to come down there.
All right, man. Sounds like a plan. Thank you so much.
All right, see you in a minute.
Later, later.
All right, later. Guys, this was an awesome show. I want to thank everyone for watching the Kidney Cookery. Again, you're not going to see any shows on here like this. It may be duplicated, but it's not going to be originated. I'm telling you, it's often duplicated, but no, it may be imitated, but it can't be duplicated. There we go. So, guys, thank you for watching. I'd like to thank Miss Kim for tuning in tonight, and Sharice, thank you from India. From India, thank you for watching. Please share this broadcast among our international brothers and sisters that's dealing with this disease. So, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Going to end the show so I can head down to Baltimore. It takes me about 35, 40 minutes, depending on traffic. But I'm willing to take that ride to get something to eat. So tune in. I'll go live when I'm down there at Minister Boardley's house and show you the meal. Thank you guys for watching. Love you. Stay blessed and encouraged. And I'll see you soon in about an hour. All right, guys. Take care. Peace.